So here's a graph of reciprocal function. I want to find the original. So what have you got here? Well, think about it. You've got a critical point right there at -1. So x equals -1, which you know is your asymptote, right? Okay, so that must mean that that was on your original graph. Check this out now. They gave you a point here, which is now on your reciprocal graph. All you got to do is flip it back. So your original point was 2, -4. The reciprocal of -1/4 is -4. So plot that point in there. So there's -2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your point. And guess what? There's your original line. Oh my goodness. And sure enough, it goes right through your invariant points there and there, exactly as predicted. Oh my goodness. So how do we go about figuring out the equation? Well, if you remember your grade 10, there's a couple things that you can do here. Number one is you can find out your intersect. Okay, well, I'm not sure if my intersect in fact is going to be 3 or not. I'm kind of leery at that, but I'm going to use this point here of -1, and that will be -1, comma 0, and my other point, which of course is this one, -2, -4. I'm going to figure out a slope. Well, I could figure out the slope right off the graph. Why even use a formula? Okay, so I'm at -4. I'm going to rise 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to run 1. My slope, which is rise over run, works out to be a slope of 4. Well, that's easy enough as it is. Now, remember this formula? Y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. Pick a number. This is the easiest number to work with. Let's do it. Look, y minus y1, which is 0, your slope, which is 4, x minus x1, which is -1. Check this out. Look what you got here. This is really cool. Y equals to distribute. You'll have 4x minus minus makes it a plus 4. There is your original equation. And sure enough, I did draw it a little bit off. It should have been up through here and right through the 4. That's why graphing sometimes isn't the most accurate thing. It's better to turn around and do this algebraically. Okay, so that's how you figure out what the original equation was.